Hey, mister. Seems to be skulking around. Yeah, fits the description.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
I don't mean any harm.
We'll just see about that. You come any closer and I'm liable to stick you with my sticking knife.
Oh,
Stick is feeling mighty ornery this day.
calm down. I think we can talk about as far as we are right now.
You sure now? It's kind of hard to hear you.
Well, you just said you'd stick me if I got any closer.
Okay, just speak up a little. But not so much that they hear you. They got people everywhere, always listening.
Right, they. What can you tell me about what's going on in town?
There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death, and always there's holes all over the body. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Novac, but they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Novac, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in.
Well, I don't know exactly what a chupacabra is, but if there's bullet holes, there's definitely someone shooting at the cows. Anything else?
I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too. Only more invisible than the other one.
How could you see him if he was invisible exactly? That doesn't seem to make much sense. Huh. Hard to distinguish what's imagination from reality. Anything else happening around here?
Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining.
Really? So what do you think is up there?
Ghosts. Commie ghosts who don't know they're dead. Hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a commie ghost and so forth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the shock of seeing ghosts makes you blink for longer than usual. Hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Remastered with Beretta. She's made it her, well, very, very, very far and hard way, all the way to Novac, where there's a great big dinosaur motel thing, and where there should be at least a clue as to who was trying to shoot us in the head and maybe why they were trying to shoot us in the head, other than to get a stupid trinket like the ones most of the couriers we found were carrying, fuzzy dice and whatnot. So, let's have a chat with the folk around town and see what's what. Come on, Eddie. Hello there. I don't mighty like this radio thing, so let's turn that off. Captain Cosmos. Interesting poster. Ma'am.
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road.
We are
Wanted
tired.
to relax a spell. Let this fine town take care of you.
Appreciate that. We haven't met, though.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May.
Beretta.
I take care of folks
Pleasure.
here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers.
Yeah, you won't get any trouble from me. So, what is this place? I saw the sign outside. It was some sort of old motel. Is it still functioning?
We're in a little desert oasis, name of Novac. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine.
I see. Anything of interest apart from the hotel? Like a man in a checkered coat. Might have seen someone like that go by.
Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth.
Manny. He knew the cons. Traveling with the checkered coat man. I see. Well, that's interesting. What else can you tell me about the town?
Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in.
Indeed.
But you can go up inside, too.
Good to know.
Up the road a ways to the west, there's Repcon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company.
Oh, rockets. I see. So that's why you have so many rocket parts out in the workshop out by the gas station. Anything else of interest?
Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone.
Slavers, I'm assuming Legion. What about this rocket facility you said?
I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction, explosions and such. Watch out for strangers.
I see. Well, Jeannie May, don't be so hasty.
I hope you're finding everything to your liking.
Well, so far I've only seen the reception area here, so how would I go about getting some supplies around town?
Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop and tell him I sent you. I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day. He'll be glad for the company.
Will do. Lots going on in the dinosaur, apparently. Snipers and shopping and whatnot. What else around town? Not outside of town, like the Repcon Center and Helios 1 power plant you were talking about. In town, precisely.
Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat more than anything. Honestly, it's been real quiet. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these two gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night, keeping the trash out of Novac. They've been a blessing.
I see. If you got a room to rent, we might need a bit of respite.
Well, I think that's a fine idea. I'll give you a good flat rate, and you can stay as long as you like. At least until the busy season comes. Sound good?
That seems reasonable. I've got the caps.
I'm glad you can stay with us. Your room will be the one upstairs, closest to the lobby side. Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay better for you.
Will do. Well, thank you for the welcome.
Watch out for strangers.
She seems friendly enough, if a bit commercially driven. Oh, what do I see here? Excellent. We can ship our stuff in and out of Novac as well, to and from Prim and Good Springs. Anything else we can pick up? Since it's sarsaparilla, don't mind if I do. Well, sitting at her desk, let's take a look around town. Actually, we might want to drop off our stuff. How tired has all this travel made us? Not all that much, but we could do with some rest. What time is it? Late afternoon. Oh. Seems comfortable enough. Ah, she even left us some food. And clothes, well. And a safe for our valuables. Refrigerator for our food. Does this work? No lights in the bathroom. Okay, well. Ugh. Well, some actual cigarettes in the... Yeah, someone used this for a party. Well, let's leave our stuff in the vault. And our foodstuffs in the refrigerator. Quite a lot of sunset sarsaparilla. And some rat meat. We don't want that spoiling. Alright. Well, come here, Eddie. Let's leave all our junk. Or valuable, very valuable stock right here in the hotel safe. Boy, you're carrying a lot of stuff. Maybe we can trade some of this with Cliff, she said, at the dinosaur store. This thing seems pretty valuable, but not very good. Let's keep it safe here. I think we can repair that later. Let's keep a couple of these to sell, I think. And... oh. A few of these as well. Okay. So armor, can definitely keep here. And all this junk. It might be useful sometime, but isn't right now. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Not the wonder food. All this ammo we don't use. Okay, and let's leave the foodstuffs. So much food. These we can sell, I think. And this crap food. I'd rather have fruit than that junk food. All this booze. Yeah, let's go see people up at the dino. Well, they seem to taking a breather, our caravan friends. So, up this way, okay. Ah, you must be Cliff.
Welcome. Come on. Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
Just a few? Ah, well, Jeannie May said to tell you she sent me.
Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine, and my friends get a discount at my store.
Good to know. What do you sell besides those toys you were talking about?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
Okay, that's interesting, but what about real supplies?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
Well, you did seem a bit too keen on selling those. What about those rockets you mentioned? Anything specifically interesting or peculiar about them?
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down.
Doesn't
The
seem
papers
healthy.
had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco.
I see, and they came to being here how?
Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino Bite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back.
If they dumped all of them, how are they one of a kind? Well, never mind. So, let's see what you have for sale.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Let's see. Ammo, all kinds of, different types. One for each. Well, let's get one. Let's humor Cliff at least. Grenade rifle, katana grips. Wow. Lawnmower blades. What the hell is this thing? Huh, self-charging plasma weapon. Ah, bolt-action rifle. Really impressive. Extended mags we already have. What's this? 5.56 pistol. We might want that. Let's, No, let's buy one of those. I want one of those.
Come back soon now.
I will come back soon. I'll come back in a few seconds. I want that gun. Do we have one of these magazines with sales techniques we can use on the guy? Yeah, let's do that. Hey Cliff, stop picking your nose.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
Sure. Not your boogers, though.
Sure thing. Have a look.
You have this gun, that gun in fact, I would very much want to have a look at. What could I interest you in? Let's see. A few machetes, a few throwing spears. Some of this crap food. These critters' tails we got. Yeah, we might come back to sell you more stuff, actually. At some point. Yeah, let's actually sell you these grenades. We're not really making much use of them. And I don't really want to spend all that money on one single weapon with nothing to show for it in return. What else could you want? Magazines I'd rather keep. Psycho we don't really use that much. Let's sell you a couple of these. Stampaks we haven't used at all. Yeah, let's do that. Might come back to bite us in the butt, but yeah.
Come back soon now.
Will do. Let's take a look at that gun. Hoo-wee! That packs a serious punch. Can't really use it to its best. I should have taken a better look at that. Needs quite an advanced weapon skill to use properly. Does look really nifty though. I like how it carries. Well, maybe a bit too advanced for us right now. We'll take a look at that later on, when we're more experienced fighters. Okay, G. May said there was a sniper up, hello there. You are Manny, I would assume?
What's going on, man?
Hello, and you are?
I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here.
Ah,
You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone.
Boone. Who's Boone? Another sniper, I gather, but,
Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR.
I
After
see.
we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but, we're not so friendly right now.
a spotter and his sniper not too friendly. How did that come about?
Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since.
Well, why were you arguing about his wife?
Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins, we were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang, I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman, who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch.
Well, it's in his right to live as he pleases. I mean, not like you two were married. You say a gang. What kind of gang?
Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder.
The cons? Oh, so that's how you know the guys. Huh. Let's not let him know. So, what was your tour with the NCR like as a sniper?
Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like?
And you left at the end of your tour for a specific reason?
Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns.
I heard something on the radio. What did happen there?
I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked.
I see. Well, you're sniping, who? Who comes into town that needs sniping?
You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. So far we've been lucky.
Well, that's good enough, I guess. Well, I'm specifically looking for a man in a checkered coat. That just so happens to have traveled with Khans, your buddies.
Sure I know him. What do you want with him?
Well, he has something of mine.
You talking about that chip? Man, I don't think he's giving it up. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
Yeah, I'm starting to not like you. What do you need?
Novac? It's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
So you're a sniper. Deal with it. What's the hang-up?
I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness.
Okay, well, you're on a 2-man rotation for a 24-hour watch, so... What needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this'll be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
I'll reluctantly accept. More for the sake of the townspeople than your petty personal needs, but I'll see what I can do about it.
It'd mean a lot to me. Yeah, see ya.
See you around, Manny. He seems a bit too self-serving for my liking. Dinobite gift shop. Yes, we have T-Rexes. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna sell many of those, Cliff. I don't think you're gonna sell many of those. So, facility up west. Still don't know exactly what's happening in town here. Maybe someone else can help us. Should talk to other townsfolk. Actually, who are you?
Hey there. Been to
Hey.
the top of the dino yet?
Yeah, I just talked to Manny. Well, and Victor's still strangely just waiting there. Kind of creepy.
Hey.
Hello, settler. Now there's a grave over there. Oh, there's a light out of that house. Maybe someone's home. Ah, there's the butcher doctor. Ah, and some brown out back. Definitely someone home. Howdy. Sir.
Hey there. In from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty.
Indeed, Beretta. Pleasure meeting you. What do you do here in Novac, Dusty?
Oh, I tend to my ranch. That's about it. Alice will tell you, I don't get out a whole lot.
Well, I heard you've been losing livestock. What? Have we heard that? Who said that?
Losing don't describe it. It's a massacre. A few more days and there won't be nothing left to lose.
How exactly are you losing your livestock?
Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. but it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes.
That's strange. Did you see who was doing that?
Beg your pardon, ma'am, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot over. Not
Well,
to mention what would happen if half of what Novac says is true. Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. I just hope it happens while we still got animals left. Whoever it is, I don't think they're from around town. Seems like they've taken to shooting from the west side.
from the west side. Well, Dusty, if I can help, I will.
We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have.
Don't worry about that. Nothing you can tell me about men in checkered coats and cons. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Look like a stand-up citizen.
So long.
Where's your wife? Ma'am.
What brings you here?
Well, what do you know about the people living here? Knowing about some cons that went by.
Oh,
If you
we
know.
keep to ourselves for the most part. Try not to pry. I think Jeannie Mae gets bothered that we aren't more sociable. But it's just our way. Ain't that we don't appreciate what she's done, managing this town like she has, but I worry she feels that way anyhow. Not that there ain't others who pry around here. That Novac was skulking around our yard last week. I thought he was our cow killer. Was about to lash him with our bullwhip till I saw who it was. He's harmless, though. Part of me wishes I could see things like he sees them, all full of mystery.
Novac. Who is Novac and how did he get that strange name?
I'm not sure who started it. Wasn't a very nice name, but he took to calling himself by it, so we all had to. I don't even remember what his real name is. Anyway, I think it comes from that expression that people say when you're crazy, that not all of your dogs are barking. Poor Novac.
Huh. Well, can you tell me anything else about the attacks?
Well, it's the strangest thing. Last time it happened, I could swear I heard someone cry out for help. Sounded like a big fella. But when we finally got up the gumption to go look outside, all we found was our cattle. And I know what they sound like when they get upset. I can't imagine what went on. Dusty can probably tell you more about it.
Well, pleasure meeting you, Alice. I'll see what I can do about the cattle killers. That does seem odd. An odd set of events. Well,
Nice of you to visit.
they don't know much about the cons. Not unexpected. Just farms people. So someone's killing the cows. Well, at least one. Well, midnight, they say. Still early, so yeah. Butcher doctor. Well, well, well. Where is this Novac fella they talk about? Are you Novac?
Prim has a new sheriff.
No,
That should keep the powder gangers away.
neither are you. You're welcome. I did that. That's not Novac. Who's that fella over there? Yeah, someone definitely died around here. Hey, mister. Seems to be skulking around. Yeah, fits the description.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
I don't mean any harm.
We'll just see about that. You come any closer and I'm liable to stick you with my sticking knife.
Oh,
Stick is feeling mighty ornery this day.
calm down. I think we can talk about as far as we are right now.
You sure now? It's kind of hard to hear you.
Well, you just said you'd stick me if I got any closer.
Okay, just speak up a little. But not so much that they hear you. They got people everywhere, always listening.
Right, they. What can you tell me about what's going on in town?
There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death. And always there's holes all over the body. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Novac. But they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Novac, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in.
Well, I don't know exactly what a chupacabra is, but if there's bullet holes, there's definitely someone shooting at the cows. Anything else?
I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too. Only more invisible than the other one.
How could you see him if he was invisible exactly? That doesn't seem to make much sense. Huh. Hard to distinguish what's imagination from reality. Anything else happening around here?
Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining.
Really? So what do you think is up there?
Ghosts. Kami ghosts who don't know they're dead. Hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a Kami ghost and so forth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the shock of seeing ghosts makes you blink for longer than usual. Oh boy, Eddie, this is a serious case of a wandering mind. Why do they call you Novac?
'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done pierced my skull, and I know what I seen.
That explains it, Noonan. Well, thanks for the precious information. I'll see you around. Unless there's anything going on.
There's been things of... Folks will...
Okay. Talk to you soon, perhaps.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
My lips are sealed. Quite a character. Quite a colorful character. Well, who lives around here? Hi, sir.
Howdy.
It's just a settler. No lights. An out shack. That must be, the facility, the power plant they were talking about. Well, I need to know exactly where the fellas went before venturing too far off Novac. So, what do you think we should do, Eddie? So the road up west, they say, is up to the ghoul place. We haven't, where's the other sniper? Oh, the caravan's, on their way. See you soon, maybe. Where is the other sniper? Maybe he's, resting, Resting in his room? Is one of these rooms the sniper's room? Boone. Huh. Guess he's sleeping. What time is it? It's 8. Well, I guess, maybe we could have a quick nap. And take a look at what's going on down at the corral after. Certainly feel better. So, all that traveling on the road certainly hits hard. So they said around midnight. That's in about 2 hours' time. Oh, in the meantime, maybe we could have a chat with the other sniper. Boone should be on duty right now. Yeah, here comes Manny out, so I'm guessing the other sniper is already on duty. Hey there, Cliff. Good evening, sir.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
Hey, I wasn't exactly skulking. Just, trying to find some people. You weren't expecting visitors, I gather.
Yeah, I guess maybe I am. But not like you.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Maybe it should have been you I was expecting all along.
Why
are
that?
you here?
Well, if you're looking for someone in specific, I might be able to help.
Yeah, well, you see anybody wearing Legion Crimson or a lot of sports equipment, you just let me know. You still haven't answered my question.
Yes, well, I'm meeting new people, but mostly just looking around for people.
There's nothing up here.
There's a sniper.
I think you better leave.
Hey, I was just trying to make conversation. Do you treat everyone like this?
Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Why? Why is that?
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
Huh, you only trust strangers.
I said it was a start. This town.
Okay,
Nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore.
that's unfortunate. Why is that? How can I help?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come, what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
That's downright cold. So you're tracking her down?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
Well, my condolences. What do I do if I find this person you're looking for?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
Well, that's a bit extreme. Are you sure your wife is dead? How do you know that for sure?
I know, all right. That's all you need to know.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I mean, Sniper does have an honor code. I'll see what I can do.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next.
Will do.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie, certainly some disturbing events going on around Novac skulks around a lot. Might have seen or heard something about whatever this is. But, let's see. Alright, 10:30. I think we should set up shop by the McBride Corral and see exactly who or what is attacking their cows. Without cattle, what'll the townsfolk eat?
Hey there.
Hi there, ma'am. Good evening for a stroll. Alright, moo-moos. Let's keep you safe. Well, nothing on the horizon. Let's just sit quietly behind this rock here. You're not exactly discreet floating there, Eddie. Yeah, no beasties coming round from down the road where we were attacked by those snake wolf things, Night Stalkers. Yeah, nobody coming in from town either. There's bullet holes, something's shooting, definitely. Maybe it's like a sniper or something up from the ridges. Maybe a legion trying to cut down the food supply? That would be from the east, not from the west. Ghouls? Do ghouls even know how to use firearms? Well, besides, oh, maybe it's those strange robed ghouls we saw dead along the road up to Novac. Yeah, there's nothing. What time is it? Almost midnight. They had said it was around midnight, but there's nothing. Oh, what is that? It's like the air is moving. What the hell is that? Move back, Eddie. What the hell? What are you? It's quite big.
Get out of my head!
What? What are you doing? Stop! Stop killing the cows. Nightkin, what is that thing? Super mutant of some sort. Did Did he get another cow? Yeah. Oh, poor Moo Moo. Or was it Mimi? A minigun. And a holotape. The screams of Brahmin. Most of what is recorded here is a mess of incomprehensible psychotic gibberish. It seems to express a general frustration towards a set of Brahmin who are allegedly keeping the author awake at night by screaming inside his head whenever he closes his eyes. Well, an insane super mutant. Interesting. Well, Dusty, at least we have discovered Dusty? Oh, Dusty.
Find anything?
Yeah, nobody's gonna attack your corral from now on.
Well, I don't know how you've done it, but I do know how I can thank you. Please take this, compliments of Alice and myself. And help yourself to anything in that freezer over yonder. We got more steaks in there than we'd be able to eat in a year.
Yeah, sorry to hear about that, all the dead cattle. What can you tell me about Boone's wife? Manny had some pretty nasty things to say about her.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might. I remember she had an edge about her, like she'd rather be someplace else. This kind of life ain't for everyone, that's for darn sure.
I see. Well, you seem like a reasonable fella at least. Not speaking ill.
So long.
You too, Dusty. You said the freezer. Well, plenty of steaks, that's for sure. Much obliged. See you around, Dusty. Well, Dusty doesn't seem like the kind of person that would kidnap or kill someone, so... Not without very good reason, at least. Where is Novac? No, that's the doctor. I'm guessing the shack? He does look like a hobo. Yeah. Novac! Don't go to sleep, I want to talk to you.
Careful. They got spies all over.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Tell me something, Novac.
You've seen them too, haven't you? I can see it in your eyes. I knew I wasn't the only one.
Well, I saw a crazy monster super mutant thing. Do you know anything about the abduction of Boone's wife?
Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby too for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you asked me. I thought it was
hotel lobby,
cannibals,
huh?
come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better.
Well, who was it?
More red men. Come up from underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances.
Well,
They covered our lady folks' long hair for weeks, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
that seems unlikely. That's quite the high tale. Anyone else acting strangely?
I don't trust a man that doesn't have something strange going on about him, because it means he's hiding it from you. If a man's wearing his pants on his head, or if he says his words backwards from time to time, you know it's all laid out there for you. But if he's friendly to strangers and keeps his home spick and span, more often than not he's done something even his own ma couldn't forgive.
Huh, that sounds like a almost picture-perfect description of Jeannie May, the hotel
If anyone
owner.
asks, we never spoke.
Oh, once again, I will not say a word. He saw someone go into... that's mighty suspicious. He saw someone go into the hotel reception. late at night. Wonder what they would have been doing there. Let's go take a peek. Well, Jeannie May isn't here. Any of these papers? Cash register? No. Let's steal her money. These are... oh. Let's just... bill of sale. Sale of what? We, the representatives of the Consul Officiorum, have this day bargained and purchased from Jeannie May Crawford of the township of Novac the exclusive rights to ownership and sale of the slave Carla Boone for the sum of 1,000 bottle caps, and those of her unborn child for the sum of 500 bottle caps. The receipt whereof is hereby acknowledged. Jeannie May. We warrant the slave and her young to be sound, healthy, and slaves for life. We covenant with the said Jeannie May Crawford that we have full power to bargain and sell said slave and her offspring. Payment of an additional 500 bottle caps will be due pending successful maturation of the fetus, the claim to which shall be guaranteed by possession of this document. M. Scribonius Libodrusus et al., administrators of M. Licinius Crassus, Consul Officiorum Amulatus. That dirty scoundrel Jeannie May. Well. There is something rotten in the House of Denmark. Where the hell is Jeannie May? Oh, there's a light out here. That one seems abandoned. Oh. Jeannie May's house. Jeannie May! Jeannie May! You're sleeping.
Hey there. Is everything all right? Awful late to be dropping in unexpected.
Isn't it mighty late? Yes, indeed. Mrs. Crawford, would you mind coming with me? There's something I'd like you to see out in front of your motel. It's mighty interesting.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Come on along, come on. We'll have a nice chat along the way. So tell me, Jeannie May. Business is prospering here, you said. You like taking care of the townsfolk, you said. Novac is a flourishing, closely knit community, you said. Are you sure that's all you have to say about this place and the people living in it? People like, say, Boone's wife. Don't have anything to say. Well, we'll just see about that, Jeannie May. Just a little further. Come on and step onto this ledge, please. Look at the ground closely. You'll see, what I'm talking about. There you go. See that? Fucking psychopath. Selling people, pregnant women no less. Some of the people we come across in the wasteland. Let's go see Boone and show him the document. He'll know exactly who to go after. That's an assumption, but he's definitely going to want to go after the Legion for this. Knock knock. Good evening, Boone.
That's it then. How did you know?
I found this.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
Hey, Boone, I really don't want your money. And how will you stay here? Aren't you an outlaw? You've killed the town's mayor of sorts.
No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened.
Oh, I see how it is. So what do you do? Because what's left for you here in town with your wife gone?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
Why not with me? We might just, hunt Legion ourselves at some point.
You don't want to do that.
Well, we'll definitely, be more of a fighting chance with two of us.
Yeah, that might be true. That's reason enough for me to take you up on it, I suppose, but this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Saddle up. Well, let's get, some sneaking in, perhaps. Guns could move up, certainly. Some lockpicking, perhaps. And speech. Okay, so level 8. Let's take a look at our trusty Fallout Bible that all patrons will have access to, at least once the run moves along. And level 8. Very well, so we can move into interesting perks, one of them being toughness. That also can be useful. That would be useful at some point. Maybe we should do that, yeah. Saddle up, Boone. Saddle up. Well, that was certainly an eventful episode. Novac had a rotten core. But nothing our intrepid hero Beretta couldn't handle. Contrary to really fiddly cameras. Let's take a short break. And next time, we're gonna take a look at that facility up west and get things sorted so Manny'll help us. Even though Boone has certainly lifted the veil regarding how much of a good friend he is. But we'll trust to keep him his word and tell us where the comms have gone with the checkered suit man. Next time. See you then.